These are the Second Wind nasal strips. They're gonna help breathe. They should help with your breathing through your nose by expanding your nostrils a little bit. They say that it increases breathing by 33%. And all you need to do is clean your nose, go ahead and place the tape on, and then it should just open up your nose. So these actually have become my favorite nasal strips. There's different kinds you can buy. Breathe Right from like CVS, super cheap, easy to use. I use those, but they just look ugly. There's Intake Breathing, which is magnetic. I've tested those. You tape magnets on each side and then boom, it really expands your nose. Very strong, a bit too strong, also very large and ugly. These, on the other hand, small, discreet, and they just look more beautiful. Like when I'm filming videos and I want to perform, but also I don't want it to like be way in your face. So they have this black color. This looks like this. They have a white color, which looks like this, and the white tape will disappear. Ooh, this one actually looks cool. Maybe I'll wear this. And then finally, they have this pink color, which I'm excited to wear more of. Wow, I thought it'd be brighter and like more in your face, but it doesn't look that weird. Kind of like looks cool. And they come in these little packages, which I'll be honest, lots of plastic. I don't know what it is about the Dream stuff, but lots of plastic. I don't love that. I just wish there was an easier way to get these like in a simple package and give me a carrying case to put it all in. But like these fall out when I open this, these fall out when I open it. I want an easy way to be able to travel with this while still protecting these guys and having everything that I need. And then it not like, look at that. They like come out with the box. It's just not a great box experience, I would say. But it's hard to travel with because they're like so big. So when I go for marathons and I need these, like I really like these. I really genuinely do. There's no easy way for me to take them with me. Like I took 2 or 3 to the Berlin Marathon and they got crushed or flattened or I lost them because I just put them in my toiletry bag and they just didn't fit well. So I need like a mini case where I can take like a week's worth or something. Would be ideal. Now you want to wash and dry your nose before application. They do give you single-use alcohol prep pads right here that you can open up and use. It's just like you gotta, like if I want to take this for the marathon, I gotta bring this and I gotta bring the nose strip. Whereas with like the Breathe Right ones, I just bring the breath strip. They're flat. It's easier to carry. You can wear these during the nighttime, daytime. They help alleviate snoring. Performance-wise for running, like I prefer that. The other issue is with all these things, when you sweat, especially as a man who sweats a lot, they start to come off quicker. So you really got to make sure to clean your nose to make sure they stay on. And then they have different sizes too. This is a 30-day supply, once daily. I think they have different sizes. I don't know if these are different sizes. But let's put it on so you can see what the experience is like. It says tear here. We rip that off. We go ahead and we get the alcohol right here. And now I'm going to clean my nose. I think my skin is dry. Woo-hoo! Yeah, that stinks. Now we're gonna let it dry. It's like a process. I'm already like getting distracted and bored and lazy. I'm like, we're gonna wait for it to dry. I just wanna put it on and get on with my day. That's part of cleaning your nose. But if you don't do this process, they're just more likely to fall off quicker. I think the issues that I've had with these guys is when you unpeel this part, you gotta be very careful. Once like one of the corners didn't come off and I ended up just like leaving it because I didn't bring extras with me. At the Berlin Marathon, that's what happened. Only 3 of the corners came off and 1 stayed on. So I had tape showing on my nose, like the white thing was still there. It didn't stick on as well. 1, 2, it looked ugly. And then the second thing is you really have to press in and hold it. And the reason the alcohol swab is so that way it doesn't fall off when you're sweating. And sometimes by the end of like an hour-long workout, these can fall off. So it's just like being okay with that. It's not perfect, but it works. I think in Berlin, usually almost any marathon, nose strips fall off halfway through. They will not last the entire race, especially these fall races. Okay. Now, this is where we got to be careful. We're going to gently peel off that tab. See, this is where it gets a little hard. Boom. Now it's clear, right? Come off this side. Gently pull off that tab. Clear. Look at that. So now we've got all this trash here that we got to deal with. So it's not a lot, but it's still something. If you ever go to Japan, you have to throw your own trash away, and that's when you really learn how much trash you actually create. So now I got to place this properly, which is the hard part, because I have a big nose bridge. So I'm going to put it right here. I think I'm going to hold it right there, and then I'm going to gently press right on the right side. And then I'm going to gently press on the left side. Ooh. And then once you got it on, this might have been a little too tight, is I'm going to press all around, because when you press in, that's where the actual sticky stuff starts to work really well. Once I pressed in, but you really want to like press in with your nails. to get that glued in well and proper. See, I should have done this in the mirror. Whatever. Too late. That's the thing. You have to learn how to get better at this. That's why there's a 30-day supply. Link is in the description. If you click that link, it helps support the channel. So buy these dream strips if you want to try something new. These are my favorites. People have been asking, what are they? Well, this is it. Dream Recovery. These second wind nasal strips. See, now it's like crooked, I think, and it might be pressing against my nose. So I might have to reapply or just like live with this for the day. But this is what they look like when it's on your nose. I think it's the most discreet one out there. Looks clean. It doesn't look like I got punched in the face. And you can see I get a little more nasal performance. Not perfect, but better. I'm gonna wear this the rest of the day. Subscribe. See you in the next one. Link in the description. Purchase. Bye.